Okay, 7th graders, lesson 3.5 is on solving addition and subtraction equations. This is also going to be on the quiz on Thursday.
Oh no.
So, this is something that we've already done before, all right? We're just going to be using numbers with decimal points in them. Okay, so we'll review the process. Remember that whatever you add to one side, you have to add the same thing to the other side. And that proves your solution when you're doing that. We're going to start on the side with the variable and add the opposite of the number that's on that same side. Remember, the opposite is either positive or negative. And then we're going to check at the end. Okay? So, for this first example, we're going to start on the side with the c, the variable, add the opposite of 9. Remember to line up the decimal points. So c plus 0 equals what? Now what do we do? How do you subtract 3.7 minus 9? Is it negative 6.7? It's not negative 6.7 because you always have to use the bigger absolute value minus the smaller absolute value. So when you do this subtraction, when you find the difference between these two numbers, you have to do 9.0 plus negative 3.7.
Oh, because it's bigger.
Because 9.0 has a bigger absolute value. Then we'll have to regroup it. So change that to 8. Change this to 10. Line up the decimal points. And this is 5. So it's negative 5.3. Okay? Why is it negative, Johnny? Why is it negative? No? Because negative 9 is what? Is negative 9 a bigger absolute value than 3.7? So you're on a number line and you're at negative 9 and you go to the right 3.7, are you still going to be in the negative? Yeah. Yep, you're going to be at negative 5.3. Okay? So we need to check this. Negative 5.3 plus 9 equals 3.7. Does that check?
Yes. Yeah.
Look, 9.0 minus 5.3, 8, 10, 7, 3, yes, it checks.
Don't you want to write it the same way? Oh.
Yep. So make sure that you're checking and you're writing true if it's true. Okay? Now, we may have to use a solve a subtraction equation, like number 10 in your assignment. So copy number 10. We're starting with C again. Minus 19.2 equals 24.
Should this be in a note or in our assignment?
You can put this in your assignment. We have to insert a plus sign in front of the minus sign. Lisa? Then what? Lisa, then what? on, man.
Yeah, then you do that.
Yep, start on the side with
With the letter.
the variable. Okay. Now what? That's enough.
Write 19.2 under it, and then
What are you going to be doing with that?
subtracting it.
If we subtract it, what does that equal?
Oh, you're dividing it?
What are we trying? What's the overall goal?
No.
Get the variable
Get the variable
alone. So, what do we need to have next to the variable? Asa? Right?
1.
Well, we already have 1c. But we have a negative 19.2 next to that. How do we get rid of that? No, look at your procedure. Did you write down the procedure? You sure? Oh, you didn't. What were you doing but talking to them then? All right, Johnny, help him out.
Take your -19. Alright, and then you put the plus side on the 19.2 on the bottom side.
Yep.
And then
Because negative 19.2 plus 19.2 is 0.
Johnny.
Okay? Does that make sense, Asa? All right. Now, what do we have to do on the other side, Amelia? Why add? Why do we have to do that? Correct. That's exactly what we did on the other side. So we have to do the same thing on this side. And what does that equal? Max. Click in your pens and pay attention. Max.
Oh.
No clue?
Oh.